that tell you? Cold and windy today here in Virginia. So what this video is going to be about today is it's time for me to get these tomatoes in their new pots, because these are the ones I started out with. Let me show you. Look at these, those little small little cups, and these are my Roma tomatoes, and these things are growing up too high and the cup can't support them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade them into these cups, and these hopefully will sustain them until it's time for me to put them outside in my garden. So I went to the $1.25 store and I purchased these cups, and there are 16 cups in here, and I got green because that's my favorite color. And so I'm gonna put, this is just the beginning of my tomatoes up potting, because you know your girl wants a lot of tomatoes. Because why do I want a lot of tomatoes? Because I want to make a lot of salsa, I want to make a lot of stewed tomatoes, and I want to make a lot of spaghetti sauce. So that's what my mission is today. So I have 3, 6, 9, 12 Roma tomatoes that I have to pot up. So what I'm going to do is, let me show you, because some of these tomatoes, look at the root that's coming from the bottom of that pot. That lets me know these bad boys are ready. What I'm going to do is, you see their first initial leaves, I'm just going to take those off because we don't need those no more. They have served their purpose to getting them to this length. It's a good looking plant. It just needs some more stability, and it needs a bigger pot. And what I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you see those little hairs and stuff that's on the tomatoes right here? There you go. Those little hairs are going to turn into roots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant this tomato all the way up to its neck, to the toppest part, before I get to that first leaf, which is right there. I'm going to put nothing but dirt here, so when these little hairs turn into roots, it'll make that tomato plant stand straight and tall. And hopefully it will get stronger and stronger until it's time for me to put it outside in my garden. So that is the mission today. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to plant the first one, and then I'm going to plant all the rest of them, and then I'll come back and show you guys what all the new Roma tomatoes look like in their new up pot, the little containers. Because see, this one is a small one, and this one is the next one I'm going to bump it up to. See, it's a lot bigger and it's a lot wider. See, this is like tall and narrow, big and wide. So these bad boys can stretch out their roots and get more comfortable and get situated. And as you can see all the roots and stuff in this little cup right here. That's what I love to see. All that good growing roots that lets me know, it's telling me, Miss Renee, get me out of this cup. Girl, you know I need more room. You want good tomatoes? Set me free. So you know what, baby? I'm going to set you free so you can get your roots big, thick, strong. So when I take you out of this cup, you'll be ready to grow big and strong and get me some good Roma tomatoes, because that's the end result. Tomatoes, tomatoes, strong tomatoes. Tomatoes, tomatoes, strong tomatoes. That's what we need. All right, let me stop goofing around. Let me get this tomato up potted into its new pot, and let's get these tomatoes growing and make them happy. All right, guys, check this out. Okay, so you see I got my soil here, got my oil pan that's going to catch all the soil, and I have my first Roma tomato, the one that had that big long root. This is the one that's going in first. All right, so I've already put some hot water in here, and I've let the soil cool off, so we are ready to go. So I'm going to put a little bit down at the bottom just to give that root something to grab onto. And I need to get it as deep as I can. So I'm going to push this dirt down so the root can get a good contact with the soil. See? All right, now let's take this bad boy out. I gotta be extra careful. I'm gonna give it a little ring around the rosies so I can loosen it up. Do my little scissors to put my hand to help brace that. Look at that. You guys see the root growth on that? Nice, beautiful. All right, so let's flip this bad boy in here. You guys see what I'm doing? I'm gonna push this down. I'm gonna do my best to get as much of the soil in here and see how much I can get up in here. I'm gonna try to take it as far as I can. I might have to, if this one doesn't work, I might have to bump these cups up. This may work. It may keep it strong until I can get it outside. Yeah, this will be perfect. Yeah. Make sure I push it down so it can get a lot of dirt around, the soil around there. We're gonna bump it up. Like I said, I want to get it to that first leaf, which looks like I'm about to make it. These bad boys are growing so quick because of this weather here. It's just, and I have them under that grow light, so with the being under that grow light, they are just loving it, like they in the sauna. All right, guys, you see it? I got it all the way, move this leaf. See, I got it all the way up to that first leaf right there. So these cups will be perfect. So I'm gonna just sit this one down. That's the first Roma tomato in its home. All right, we're gonna sit that to the side. And we're gonna move to the next one, baby. And I've got them all labeled. All my cups are labeled, and I have the drainage hole in there. So I'm going to try not to put too much soil at the bottom because I want these tomatoes to go as deep as I can get them. And then I'll plant this one with you guys, and then I will come back and you see this one still is in that pea pellet thing, which is fine with me because that's helping it give it some weight and also some stability as well. And I usually, like I said, I usually just hold it and then I just put some soil around it. Turn it around, do what I need to do, because it's all about maintaining and keeping these tomatoes happy until I can get them outside. That's what I need to do. Just keep these babies happy and keep them together. Keep them together. There you go. Maybe put a little bit more dirt around this top part. These jokers they're growing. Like, there we go. There's the next one. It's all done. All right, guys, so I have all the rest of these to plant up. Let me show you. I have all these rest to plant up, and then once I get them all done, then I'll come back and I'll show you. All right. Got them all finished. As you can see, I had to upgrade these tomatoes into a bigger cup because these ones right here were just so tall, and I'm hoping that I might have to get like a little stick or something in order to prop them up because they're still, you know, leaning towards wherever the light was. But this one were perfect. They fit in these perfectly. So I've got these ones done, and then over here I have all these finished. All right, guys, so I have this set of tomato plants done, and these are all my Roma tomatoes, and I have another tray of tomatoes, but I won't bore you with, you know, letting you guys watch me pot those up. But hey, Miss Renee's over here getting these tomatoes done because, as you can see, These tomatoes were just begging to be up potted into their new cups. So that's what I did. So tomatoes, grow, 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 babies. I need you to get big and strong so you can grow me some good tomatoes so I can make some fantastic tomato sauce, stewed tomatoes, and also some salsa, because I love me some salsa too. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. And Miss Renee will definitely catch you in the next video. Take care, you guys. I'm definitely going to have to get some kind of a more substantial structure to put here for this one tomato plant. I will figure that out as well. All right, guys, take care.